So you know how I said on like the Thursday when I said I was going to be doing a PIP narration, but then I couldn't, so instead I did a live narration instead because Pokemon Ace-Off was being stupid that night? Well, guess what? As soon as I finish that live recording, Ace-Off starts working again. Go freaking figure. But anyway, guys, what's going on? I got Saturday's upload going for you all. It's an OU match, and I know you guys aren't too keen on OU, but whatever. I'm not going to go on a rant like I did last week. So, yeah. But in any case, it's against this dude I found on the Smokin' server on PO, as per usual, by the name of ChaosX. And, you know, it was a pretty good match, and I'll get the team preview going right now so you guys can see what I was up against. So, yeah. Now, pretty much the foundation of my team is pretty much just me trying to use a mixed Metagross and, you know, using some lesser used stuff that's using some UU material that is viable in OU, namely Heracross, Shaman, and Dusclops. Well, those are the three UU things that I have on my team. But, you know, they work pretty well. They work pretty well. And, you know, he's kind of running some similar material to mine. Like, he is running some UU stuff along with some OU. He's running, like, Victini, Nidoking. But, looking at his team. Now, the things that really are going to be a pain in the ass are the Latios, simply because the only thing I do have to handle it, especially defensive Heatran, and if it is a spec set and he does manage to predict my switch into Heatran and nail me with the Surf, I could possibly get swept by that thing, so that's going to be pretty terrifying. The Terrakion, I don't really foresee it being that big an issue, simply because my Dusclops is a Violite, which means it can pretty much take any hit it decides to go for, even if it does pack Swords Dance or packs the Choice Band. And Heracross can freely switch into any move it decides to go for, bar Stone Edge as well. So I just gotta watch out for those Stone Edges, but that's not gonna be too big of an issue. The Nidoking, I can indecipherable speech, my mistake. The Nidoking could potentially be a threat, but in all honesty, I really don't see it being that huge of an issue. Because I do have just as long as I predict intelligently and use Rotom Wash, if I'm able to freely bring in Rotom Wash without getting too screwed over and predict correctly, I should be perfectly fine. Now then, the number one thing on this team, however, is neither of the mentioned of the formers. The main issue is that fucking Blissey. Now you think, oh, okay, I got a few physical attackers. I can easily handle this whatsoever. Well, guess what? I was gravely mistaken. That Blissey is not fun. But instead of talking about it, I should probably show you. Now, it's going to be a pain in the ass to take down, because really, if I lose my physical attackers, I am pretty much royally fucked. But, yes, in light of that, I will now start the battle to show you how much rage that Blissey induced to me. Okay? Let's get this rolling, shall we? Alright, so he's going to lead off with Victini as I lead off with my Rotom Wash. Now, knowing full well that I can probably take whatever he does, even though he gets that first turn crit, I can pretty much do whatever I want with Rotom Wash. Now, he's going to bring in his Terrakion as I Volt Switch out, and I believe I bring in the one thing that I know can handle it, which is my Scarf Heracross. So what I'm going to do now is go for the close combat as he goes for the Stone Edge and miss it, which, you know, does reveal that he is Scarf. Now, that is actually a really good thing that Terrakion is dead, mainly because, well, otherwise I would have been royally screwed because nothing on my team could really handle a Scarf Terrakion outside of Heracross. But anyway, I'm going to bring in my Rotom Wash, predicting the Flamethrower on the Nidoking. However, such is not the case. It does manage just to fish my Rotom Wash off, which really would have been nice. Taking out that fucking Blissey, goddammit! But in any case, I have to pretty much rely on Dusclops this entire match, which, you know, is kind of a pain. Not gonna lie. So essentially, the majority of this game is pretty much my Blissey my Dusclops versus his Blissey. And what I'm going to pretty much try and do now is switch out between trying to go for a Will-O-Wisp and Paint Splitting. That way, I'm pretty much just trying to drain all forms of wishes on his Blissey. That way, he prevents any form of healing. But anyway, he's going to bring in his Victini now, knowing that I'll probably just don't want to take anything. So I'm going to go for that Nightshade. Unfortunately, he does get that wish all the way back up to full, which really sucks. And he's going to go for that V-Grade on my Dusclops. However, it doesn't really do too much, which is pretty nice, to be honest. So I'm going to Pain Split, get some of that health back, and I go and switch back into my Heatran, knowing full well that I can't take a V-Grade. However, he does go for that U-turn, but it just Jack Swap because I am a defensive spread and I do quad resist it. And it comes to fucking Blissey again. I'm just like, you son of a bitch! But anyway, I'm going to set up my rocks as he goes for the T-Wave right there. To be honest, it really don't matter. I'm glad I got my rocks with my Heatran. It probably won't be too useful in taking down anything on this team, really. So he's going to bring in his Victini once more as my Dusclops comes back in. I'm going to go for the Nightshade, which does finish him off, especially after Stealth Rock damage. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? I thought I killed it. Damn it. Curse you, fading screens. You tricked me. Whatever. He's going to be great. Do more damage to my Dusclops, which really is starting to scare me right now because I would have really liked to have Dusclops on my team at this point. And as you can tell, he goes for that U-turn, almost takes me out. However, he's going to bring in his Nidoking right now as I do go for that Paint Split and or Ice Beam. Okay, no, I do go for the Paint Split, get some of that health back, which is really nice. He's going to bring in his Blissey, and I'm going to go Paint Split again. I'm going to get all that health back, which is really awesome, because I don't know. I just want to see that Blissey suffer in pain. Oh, God, I am a twisted man. Whatever. He's going to go Wish Protecting Stalling again once more, so that's really frustrating, not going to lie. All I can say is thank God this thing does not have Toxic, otherwise I would have been really freaking screwed. But anyway, I'm going to Paint Split, and pretty much it's the same old song and dance as before, where I'm pretty much just going to keep Paint Splitting over and over and over again as he keeps Wish Protect Stalling over and over and over again, which actually, is pretty nice now I'm thinking about it, because if I do manage to get a Parahax on the turn that he is protected, it really won't matter, and I won't be wasting PP. And thanks to pressure, I will be stalling out enough Wishes where, in any case, he'll pretty much run out, and he won't have any form of healing, which means I'll be able just to eventually whittle it down bit by bit, and measure for measure, I guess. That's a good play, by the way. I finished that in my interpretation of Drama Class. You should guys read it if you're interested in Shakespeare. But anyway, he's going to switch out, bring his Nidoking, as I believe I go for another... No, I go for an Ice Beam, actually, which surprisingly does not take him out, and he does get that Wish off, which really sucks, because I thought he was out of Wishes. Wait, I don't know. I kind of remember this battle. I don't know. I'm going to Nightshade as he brings his Blissey back in again. So, guess what, guys? More stalling! Yay! I swear this battle would be half as long if that Blissey was dead. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking to yourselves right now, Infinite Trials, why haven't you switched out into your Heracross and or your Metagross? Well, this is the reason. Pretty much, I really just do not want to risk the paralysis in any way, shape, or form. I know I could have brought it in at any time, but if he did manage to go for the T-Way, which he does do for a couple times, I just would rather have my Heracross be able to be at a revenge killing potential and be able to easily just handle whatever he decides to do. Now, in any case, in comes the Latios, and this is something he should have been doing a long time ago, which is go for that trick. Now, it does trick me the Choice Specs, which really sucks. Even though like my Ice Beam is boosted now, thankfully I did lock myself into that. It's still gonna suck because he does have things that do resist, namely the Blissey and the Blissey are gonna kill you. He has the Blissey and the Victini, but anyway, he's gonna Wish off again. Now, I could have sworn at this point he was out of Wishes, but apparently I was completely wrong. But anyway, Fortress comes in. I'm pretty sure I can kill that thing off with a Lava Plume, even though I am at a quarter of my speed and I cannot speed. But anyway, Latios comes back in. I bring in my Heatran. I go for the Lava Plume, but it doesn't kill him. I'm just like, you son of a bitch! Why are you? I'm so frustrated right now because that Wish Bliss. I hate Blissey! And this fucker comes back in again. I'm just like, no wishing. Enough. Anyway, Fortress comes in. The Lava Plume. Gonna almost kill it, except not really. He's gonna bring his Nidoking. I go for the Lava Plume, except I get freaking Parahax, but that's alright. I'll keep my cool. Anyway, Dusclops comes back in. He's going to go for the Earth Power. Now, because I am paralyzed and I am Specs, he's going to unfortunately kill off my Dusclops, which, would have been nice, but whatever. I mean, Dusclops, he helped me out a lot in handling that Bliss to an extent, I guess, maybe sort of, kind of. But then comes Heracross. I'm going to go for the Mega Horn. Does jack squat. I'm pretty sure I was predicting to switch back into either Victini or Latios. Now, I'm going to bring in my Metagross now. He's going to set up his rocks. Now, this is pretty much where Metagross starts to shine in this match. I'm going to go for that HP Fire, which easily takes out that Fortress, which is really nice. I'm pretty sure he was not expecting that in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to switch out, bring in my Shaman right now, as he does bring in this King, and he, on the predicted Earth Power. Thankfully, he did go for that not Flamethrower, otherwise I probably would have been screwed. I'm going to go for the Seed Flare on his King right there. And I do manage to outspeed, which lets me know that he's not Choice Scarf, and I don't think he's actually timid. I'm pretty sure timid Nidoking will be able to outspeed. But anyway, now I'm on a 2 special defense, and that's pretty cool. So now I'm going to bring in Heracross. And I'm thinking to myself, alright, I can pretty much just finish off the rest of this team with Night Slash, right? So I do kill off the Nidoking, and I kill off, and I hit the Victini, but it doesn't fucking die! Ah! He does kill me over the meat crate. I'm like, okay. Well, fine. See what it is. But you know what? I got Metagross on my side. And I know for a fact that just as long as I don't get any BS hacks here, I'll be fine. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch. I'm going to predict to switch into Latios. Now, the Ice Punch does finish off the Blissey. Thank God. Now, it's all dependent on whether or not I can live 2 Spec Surfs. So I go for the Ice Punch, and it easily takes him out, and that is my game. Booyah, mofo! Take that. That's what you get for using Blissey, son. Woo! But anyway, that is it for the day, guys. Oh, my God. Dear Lord, I hate Blissey so much. So much. Makes me want to take an axe to my foot. But anyway, guys, if you enjoy this video, you can always rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, this is pretty much Infinite Trials. You're saying peace out, yo, and have a good one. Bye!